Ohio, konnichiwa, and konbanwa. My name is Heidi Siefkas, coming to you from the Golden Pavilion in Kyoto, Japan. For those of you that know me, you know that I'm an author, an adventurer, and a TEDx speaker. But for those of you that don't, I'm on this journey to Japan celebrating 10 years of looking up. So September of 2009 was the birth of the mantra Look Up, as well as a life change. And Look Up is a mantra that reminds us all to do two things, which is one, be in the moment, and looking at this beautiful pond reflection and this 14th century pavilion is reason enough to appreciate beauty, as well as the hazards around you, because there's about hundreds of people that are waiting for me to give up the spot. And number two, to find the upside in any situation, because any hurdle, hiccup, or wound turns into wisdom. So join me on the rest of this celebration of Look Up and 10-year anniversary while I'm in Kyoto for a few more hours, and then the Kumano Kodo in the Kii Peninsula. Listening to you from Takijiri. This is the starting point of the Kumano Kodo, the NAKAHECHI route. And behind me you can see a shrine. This morning I got my first stamp in my pilgrim passport. For those of you that have followed some of my travels, you know that I have done the sister trail of the Kumano Kodo in Spain, the Camino de Santiago. And over the next few days I'm going to be earning my credentials here in Spain. Getting towards the end of this 10-mile stretch of the Kumano Kodo, I started at Takijiri, and I'm going to be spending the night in a town called, see if I can say this, Chikatsuyu. So I broke it up into kind of 2-hour hikes at a time, ate a bento box for lunch, and it's been a day amongst these beautiful trees. But just gotta say, the Kumano Kodo is a UNESCO heritage site, and it is a pilgrimage trail that's been around for about 1,000 years. The particular trail that I'm on today and for the remaining tomorrow is called the NAKAHECHI Trail, and it's called the Emperor Trail. So it's going to be about a 15.5-mile hike, ups and downs from Chikatsuyu, where I'm starting, to one of the largest shrines on this trek, which is called Ongutaisha. I'm coming to you from my RYOKAN, or a traditional Japanese B&B, and I wanted to give you kind of 360 spin to see the unique accommodations. I'm wearing house slippers. All of our shoes are outside. Behind me you see sliding Asian windows. To what I wore last night for dinner. It's kind of like the version of American sweatpants or pajamas. It's called a yukata. It's basically a casual kimono. Today you can see that there's a sitting area, and I can open up the windows, and the futon that I'm laying on right now is folded up to maximize space. And then at night we roll down the futons, make the bed, and time for nighty-night. I've walked almost 15.5 miles, but I'm getting a glimpse of behind me the largest torii in the world. Was it worth it? Getting wet, maybe getting some blisters, also some wet socks, stinky socks. It was absolutely worth it. This adventure has been so mind-blowing. I have fallen in love with this area of Japan. Anyway.
I decided to take advantage of my RYOKAN's onsen, so natural thermal pool, and it's amazing. Beautiful temperature, clean water, and this is a town called Nomine. A couple things you need to know about the onsens in Japan. No clothes, and genders are separated. So I entered in the females in the bath this morning. Took off my slippers, took off my yukata, my casual lounging robe. I left my towel in the locker room, entered the onsen, and I will try to spin around so I can show you the area that we completely bathe. So shampoo, conditioner, soap, everything, and then soak away.
I have finally made it. This is night Nachi behind me, both the falls, the pagoda, the shrine is up above in the temple. But for those of you that know me, I've done the Camino de Santiago, so I'm wearing a bandana that has the scallop shell as well as this. This is the symbol of the Kumano Kodo, which is a three-legged crow. I haven't seen one, but oh well, it's called the YATAGARASU. And so today and during the entire trek, I was celebrating, because 10 years ago this month, well, I had that evil run-in with the tree. And ever since then, I've had a very blessed, fortunate opportunity to have a second chance on life. I call it my Life 2.0, and it's brought me to Japan. And in Japan, they have a saying similar to "look up," which was the mantra that I created after my "when all balls drop" moment. And it is called ICHI-GO, ICHI-E. It's basically YOLO in Japanese. Anyway, so the end of my trek is today. I'm going to go closer to the waterfall, take some pictures, and then tonight it's celebrating an onsen, maybe some sake, probably some tuna, because I'm going to one of the best places to eat fresh tuna in Japan. It's called Katsura, and who knows what else I'll get into. Maybe some yakitori. Don't know. Anyway, until next time, thank you for joining me on this trek in Japan. I'm going to be leading a trek to Japan in May. So reach out to me. It's going to be the 16th through the 24th of May, and I can give you all the details. Ciao! Or as they say, sayonara.